There's been a lot of speculation in the media recently about whether or not I might defect to Reform. I'm not entirely sure where it's all come from, but just to make it really, really clear, I will be standing as the Conservative candidate for Ipswich at the forthcoming general election. I do think it's sort of regrettable that ultimately people such as myself and Nigel Farage and Richard Tice aren't on the same team. I think that we share many of the same views, but also the same concerns for our country. And one of those things is the impact that mass migration has had and is having on our country. So, ultimately, I think that we should all be on the same team, but regrettably at the moment, we're not. I was elected as a Conservative MP and I'll be staying as a Conservative candidate. I think ultimately the only way to stop Labour, the only way to stop Starmer, and the only way to stop the Labour candidate in Ipswich who's pro-open borders from getting elected is to vote for me and is to vote Conservative. So that hopefully clears that one up. There's also been some talk about whether or not I might have been moving to central Suffolk and North Ipswich, which was a next door seat where Dan Poulter defected to the Labour Party. A couple of people from that constituency did approach me and asked me whether or not that would be something I'd be interested in. But ultimately I decided that wouldn't be the right thing to do. I've been the MP for the town for the last 4.5 years. I'm deeply committed to the town for the last 4.5 years. And ultimately, if I cease to be the MP for Ipswich, that will be a decision for the people of Ipswich. And I will go down fighting and doing everything I can to prevent Ipswich from being represented by a Labour MP.